Hello, everyone, and welcome to Phase 2 of this week's ULTIMANIA. Right now, I have Aiden with me as we begin the second phase of ULTIMANIA.
Alrighty.
And yes, Aiden, you are in this phase, so...
Yay! I get to lose in this phase too.
Finger says that he'll be on soon.
Alrighty.
So, with us for this group set, we have Shinu Inu in a Pikachu party hat, Boxer with blue King DDD, Grizz as the black and yellow Mega Man, Collector Canine as Lucario, Roshan as Steve, Aiden, you as Mortgage Lender, also known as Fox, Angry Rabbit has Olimar, Scott D has Americana Mario, Deer the Deer has Villager, Game Cobra has Green Incineroar, Tico has the Pink Yoshi, Fingers is maintains his hero of Dragon Quest VIII, while Viatorius has his alternate, Stormy Aura has Ness, our current champion is still Sigma Fan Cindy Sottleman with as King DDD. Cloud is Kit still using Cloud. Joker Circle Pad is still using Joker. Icicle T is Ice Climbers, Cam is Terry Bogard, Fox as Purple Fox, and Izuar as the Blue Yoshi. With all of our introductions out of the way, it's time for a quick old shuffle to see who will be fighting first.
Oh, the excitement is palpable.
So you're going 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh,
Just in time. Literally as you said that. Hey, Roshan.
Yeah, you came in just in time for your you came in just in time for your character to be to start the first match.
Oh, cool. Give me a sec. I'm gonna change the internet. This one's being annoying.
So first round is going to be Roshan versus an Angry Rabbit. Everything okay? And I see Fingers has arrived as well.
Hello.
Yeah, Fingers.
Everything good, Roshan?
Oh,
Yeah, to change.
Can you?
Something. Yeah, we can hear you, man.
Hello.
Here.
Oh, I got myself a new headset today.
Nice.
I actually need one because I'm getting a lot of echoing with this one, according to people.
Yeah,
Damn.
I do. I did kind of hear myself in the background there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started.
Alright. Come on, Steve. Don't lose, or I will be very angry.
So it's Steve versus Olimar in round 1 of Ultimania Phase 2. Let's begin.
3, 2, 1.
In stage 1 of Mario Brothers.
Yay.
Yeah, sadly
Come
this.
on, mine some blocks. Mine some blocks for me.
Yeah, unfortunately this kind
He
of
doesn't
stage
need to
is
mine
not-
blocks, he has assist trophies.
What are they doing back there?
Look, CPUs don't know how to deal with moving stages.
No, this stream is really lag. I'm just gonna watch on Twitch. Wait, but it'll lag on Twitch. You know, according to my internet, I'm getting 110 megabytes per second. I don't believe that. Somehow I think something screwed up.
Entirely possible.
Yeah. And I made sure to double check my internet to make sure that it's actually running at 400 megs per second.
Steve. Okay, thank you. I really hate how much he's hanging out, like, on the edge of the stage.
Uh-oh. There's
Yeah.
the yeet. There's the yeet lady.
Stop, Steve. Steve, go to the right side, please. You're giving me a heart attack. Oh, he's mining. No, Steve. Steve.
And got yeeted by Binda.
Yeah.
Steve. You are winning. How could you? Oh my
Olimar
god.
got his final smash.
Oh my god, Steve. Oh, well, it missed. The big blast missed Steve, at least. Steve is throwing.
Yes, Steve's taking a fall.
Steve, hit him. Steve, what are you doing? Thank you.
His worse.
Steve!
And he also just ran out of
Steve!
Smash Aura.
Steve! Hanging out on the left side of the screen! He's actually throwing.
He is throwing himself off the ledge.
Steve's being chased by a drawing ghost.
Oh my
And
god.
down the
Oh my god. He wouldn't even be in that position if he was smart and didn't hang out on the side of the stage that moves like out. Oh, he's probably lost already. He's 2 stocks down.
Oh,
Oh,
just
and
cannot-
Gushgar.
oh, friggin' Olimar
Oh.
getting the Gus Jar did not help there.
Position if he, hung out on the right side of the stage instead of being an idiot. Steve, please go to the right. You have already lost, but at least get one more stock off of Olimar. Oh my god.
Oh, I think he stood in the middle. Unfortunate.
You know what? He deserved to lose. My Steve deserved to lose with that gameplay.
Sorry, but you, Roshan, but you've been beaten by an angry rabbit.
Okay.
So sorry,
Steve is
Roshan.
being retired after that. I'm choosing a new character next time.
I don't blame you. So
After
now,
that performance.
so now it's Collector Canine versus who's playing as Americana Mario? Scott D.
Scott D was?
I wish I had him in play here, but no.
3, 2, 1.
In Kid Icarus.
I'm gonna switch to watching on my phone because Discord is just not letting me watch it very well.
It wanted to censor the pain of Minecraft Steve.
I'm so disappointed.
It's funny because usually the DLC characters are quite literally pay to win in this game. This time it decided not to work like that.
I don't. Yeah, Steve's AI was just could not handle that stage for some reason.
I don't know. Some of the characters like Kazuya and Steve tend to be, but like for the most part, I feel they're largely balanced.
I wonder if Steve is better just as a. I wonder if Steve just doesn't really work as a CPU.
Oh, Mario
Because I
summoned
feel like
Obama
I
Snow.
feel like a lot of his playstyle is better as a player, right?
Yeah.
He might just be a better player character than a CPU.
Yeah.
Like the opposite of DDD, where DDD destroys as a CPU usually, but I've never had that much difficulty fighting him as a player, even against my friends who are much better than me. Ooh. Steve sees Lucario, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The good old blast as he techs it.
Yeah, but unfortunately, but it was not enough damage to cause a knockout. But Mario also has his final smash right now. That was a set.
Oof.
Unfortunate spike right there.
Unfortunate.
Not very much damage done there since Lucario was underneath a platform. Mario got it. Oh jeez. I think that's the first time I've ever seen Mario's attack catch an enemy there.
Yeah. I know they buffed. Pretty sure they buffed it to finally be actually able to carry people.
Hmm.
Let's see, Lucario getting a screw attack. Screw attack!
When I was a kid, I used to watch the shit out of Death Battle.
Yeah. I watched them a lot when I was like 10 through 12.
I'll be honest, I've never really watched them.
You're not missing much. You're really not.
Yeah,
They were really entertaining as a kid, but now that I'm older, it's like, eh.
Exactly.
Yeah, got him.
Yeah, but unfortunately,
tech.
unfortunately Mario hit a platform there, so he didn't get knocked out. That would have evened it up too.
Unfortunate.
CC summoned Shovel Knight. Another Smash Ball in play. That evens it up. That definitely evens up because I think that was a max mushroom there. But now there's Arceus. Arceus spiked him.
Oop.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Unfortunate.
And
There
unfortunately,
goes CC.
yeah, the timing caught him that time. And for the first time, I think Americana Mario makes it past round 1. So now it's Grizz versus Game Cobra.
Who was Mario?
Scott D.
Ah. Game Cobra versus...
Grizz.
Ah.
I'm rooting for you, Grizz. Kick his ass.
Fuck him up.
Fuck him up.
No green kitty.
Take his lunch
runners, huh?
money.
Yeah,
Take his lunch money.
take his lunch money.
We are clearly not you are clearly not green kitty enjoyers.
Well, to be fair, Grizz is one of our co-hosts, so...
I know, I'm joking.
Make fun of his favorite Power Ranger. You gotta demoralize him. Tell him you don't care for the color green.
Yeah, kind of hard to make fun considering what happened to Jason David Frank.
Oh no. Something.
Who's Jason David Frank?
The Green Ranger from Tommy Oliver, Green Ranger. He died recently.
Okay.
Oh, with a nice final smash, we got the first knockout, but then we tied it up. Smash Ball is currently in play. Ooh, that was not good. Yeah, unfortunately, Incineroar's up B is not very conducive to landing like it really should be. Up, and Incineroar got caught in it. Got caught in the black hole bomb.
Unfortunate.
And Mega Man summons Samurai Goro. Sadly, Incineroar's not doing good here because of the... Yeah, I kind of wish they could have just altered the up B so it doesn't cause a downward kick if he misses the ledge.
Oh wait, oop.
Yeah, Mega Man had the raccoon power up.
What? Oh shit.
What? What did your cat do?
Nothing yet. But
Nothing yet.
yeah.
Nothing yet, but we're getting to that point.
Cat stares at you with a freaking Ming vase right next to him, going, "Go yeah, you know what I'm gonna do."
Okay.
She's just being a silly kitty. She can do no harm.
Kitty.
Oh,
Kitty,
she does a
that's-
lot of wrong.
Kitty, that's Grandma's ashes. What are you doing?
That is blasphemy. Cats can do no wrong.
She does nothing but wrong. She is a little gremlin. Oh, how did that? Hey! Oh my god. Red.
Hello.
Hey, kid.
Hey, kid.
Oh,
I have a dog. I have dog who is potato. There is potato dog sitting on me.
You have a potato dog sitting on you?
I do.
Potato.
I wanted to name my mom's
Basic.
dog. I wanted to name him Twinkie because of his body shape.
oh.
And
Um,
she shot that down hard.
Oh, she literally said, "I did not travel 2 hours to pick up this dog for you to call him a Twinkie his whole life."
5, 4,
she sat that down hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, winner is Grizz.
How have I come up yet?
No, not yet. Unfortunately,
Okay.
CC has and was eliminated.
What about
Yeah,
Mortgage
I
Lifter?
did, and my Steve just did
Mortgage
like one of the
Lifter has
worst
yet to appear.
performances I've ever seen.
Oh, that's too bad.
It was amazingly poor.
It was, as we say in the business, complete and total dog shit.
Oh,
Only-
cool. You're fighting a
only-
Pikachu.
We will use the professional terms here around here.
So now it's Kit. So now it's Kit versus Viatorius.
You know, it's funny. One of the professors I worked for, who I TA'd for, actually, was he was teaching mobile app dev, and he had like levels of severity on the support page. I think we used not Trello. It was the one they had before Trello. But anyway, there was the worst level of alert that a student needed, where a student would have errors that needed critical addressing. The error alert was called "Shat the bed."
Wow, really?
Yeah, for sure. No, none of the other students saw that. That was his internal system. I just saw it because I was his TA.
Well, man had it right. Yeah, that is the right term.
Oh, the software development. If you don't, even the Mormons I know in software development get pretty sweary when things go wrong.
Yeah.
Do I sound okay? I am a little bit medicated.
Sound fine to me.
Me
Okay,
too,
fine.
man.
Yeah,
Me
it sounded
too.
fun to me.
Okay, cool.
I'm medicated on ZQL.
Kidding me.
Oh yeah. I have Cloud. Get in there, you fool. Good boy. Yeah, no, I've got stuff that absolutely kills the nausea. Unfortunately, it also makes brain pudding. Come on. You got to use this before he gets you out of there. God damn it.
Fortunately, that didn't last very long.
I keep forgetting I have to reverse psychology of these things. Lose, Cloud. See that, bomb? I'll give you $5 if you go bite it. I think that's how we have to get more. That's how we have to get Mortgage Lifter to win. We all have to be like actively hoping he loses. We've been too encouraging.
Oh, that's
that was
a whiff.
oddly timed. That was
Oh,
wow. That
yeah.
wasn't even close.
I just realized I was up.
No, it's not you.
Oh, no.
It's Viatorius.
Oh yeah, I had to skip.
You know what? I actively don't like the realistic chain chomp sounds. It was better when it was just like this abstract arf arf.
Wait, they changed the soundtrack. They changed the sound for Chain Chomp. I thought it was always barks.
No, it was, but it used to be. It used to not be like realistic sounding bark. It sounded more like monster arf arf.
It sounded like how you expect a monster dog that's actually just a sentient ball with teeth would sound.
You know what's
Now It
funny?
just sounds like a dog.
You know what's funny? Shigeru
What?
Miyamoto designed chain chomps based entirely on. He lived in a neighborhood when he was younger where they had a dog everyone was terrified of. And he was a very mean dog who would always bark at them and snap at them. And the only thing that kept the kids safe was the fact that he had a really thick chain on.
Jeez. Freaking Viatoria summoned a Metagross, but it ended up into the pits.
I kind of love touches like that where people use their real life experiences to color their creative works. And Cloud can tank some damage today. Yeah, there we go.
And he's not taking that.
You know what's a nice touch? If you use Cloud's Advent Children skin, he actually does Omni/V5 for his final smash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to. I was
I'll
gonna
have to
say,
show
if you
that.
have-
Well, maybe I'll switch sometime.
yeah. I don't think it really changes the damage all that much, just the look.
Yeah.
It doesn't fuck with the damage, but it just looks cooler.
I just think it's funny that in the first game, they're like, we're going to give this guy the biggest sword ever made. And then in Advent Children, they're like, okay, we gave him the biggest sword ever made, so now we're just going to give him like 7 swords.
Cloud is
We
all
need
like,
to give him a sword that's actually 7 swords.
yeah, now Cloud is all like, wait, this isn't Bahamut.
Oh, I was so disappointed. They don't have it anymore, but there was a Bahamut Sin model kit they had for a while.
Wait, does Cloud use Bahamut?
If he gets the summon materia, he can.
Hmm.
But yep,
In FF7, nobody has classes.
Oh, it's
You use-
Materia in 7.
Yeah, you don't have classes really. Everyone just can swap their abilities based on materia.
but yep, Kit gets the battle. Kit defeats Viatorius, and we'll face Boxer next round.
Oh no. I'm gonna get bopped.
Hey, CC.
ACC.
Hello.
Hey, CC. What's good, man?
Not good.
Oh,
3, 2, 1, go!
let's enjoy a battle between Tico versus Stormy Aura.
Oh boy.
Hiko's had a rough go of it in these tournaments,
Yeah?
which is funny because Haggis and I have an ongoing argument. He thinks that Yoshi is just as a fundamentally broken OP character, and I disagree.
Hmm. I see.
Then again, Yoshi's one of my mains, so I have a vested interest in at least appearing like I'm fair.
Why would you do that to yourself?
I'm figuring that I try and make this at least a little bit better. At least my internet is more stable now. But I've also deactivated the internet on my PS4, so maybe that'll help it.
That couldn't hurt. I learned that even when they're inactive, my smart TV is eating a decent amount of bandwidth.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, but I'm
That's
gonna
why I always go to the power. I always turn it off by the power strip when I'm done.
I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
It does seem really smooth
Good old
today.
modern technology where all of our devices are listening to us anyway.
Yeah, I think to some degree I've kind of given up on, like, if you're going to use the internet, that's just a caveat. You don't have privacy.
Yeah.
Oh, and before
What
I
are
go,
you-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say this, CC, but you were beaten by Lucario was beaten by Americana Mario.
Sadness.
Oh, America beat him?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Scott-
all of America ganged up on him and kicked his ass. It was totally unfair.
Okay. Oh, voice. Oops. Wrong channel. I am now going to flood voice text with vile propaganda.
But yeah, I'll be right back.
America.
America. Fuck yeah. Coming again to save the motherfucking day.
Yeah. America! Fuck yeah!
What? Why am I gonna have to mute?
I still really laugh at the part of that song. I know I shouldn't laugh at this because it's terrible, but the part where he goes slavery, and then they all just silent for a moment, like wondering if they should say fuck yeah or not, and they just say fuck yeah anyway.
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Teddy, it's okay. I know, it's okay. I know. She's having somebody over from church, so you're stuck with a bum like me. I know. Come here, pup.
How's Teddy doing?
He's good. He just gets jealous when my mom spends time with literally anyone else.
No.
We're buddies, but my mom's like the heart, like the thing his
Heart
universe
favorite.
orbits around.
Yeah.
He does
Yeah.
the funniest sleeping positions. Like right now, he's staring at the door with his front paws on the ground and his back paws to one side. Looks like he fell out of a car.
City dog.
I give them
Today
names
dog.
too. I think my favorite pose of his is throw rug. It's when he's laying on his tummy with all of his paws outstretched and his muzzle on the ground.
No, I love dogs. Dogs are great. And Teddy sounds like a very good dog.
He is. He's a very funny dog. He's also a really, like, it's amazing what selective breeding has done because no one taught him how to be a shepherd, but he'll still shepherd my family. Like, it's just instinct.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm really dumb. I did not know until like 5 or 6 years ago that corgis were a herding breed.
I would
I
just
didn't
not
know
have
that
ever
either.
guessed that corgis were a herding breed.
I just thought Queen Elizabeth made them in a factory. Here, doggy. Ooh, you got groomed. You're so fluffy. Oh, you're so soft. Holy cow.
Soft
He's
dog.
got a thing called the fluffy mutation.
Yeah.
It's a recessive gene that makes it pretty much what it sounds like. It means he's extra fluffy. But because the American Kennel Club is really, really dumb, they consider that an unacceptable trait.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. That's actually how we got him. The people who had him were planning on breeding him for show quality. And when they found out that he had that gene, they're just like, nah.
They were like, a couple of people in the kennel club said no.
I hate them so much. They're causing a lot of really unhealthy conditions for a lot of breeds.
Yeah, sad day. Winter day is Stormy Aura.
Versus, this is Fox Salonpa, yes?
Yes, Fox Salanfa versus an angry rabbit.
We need to get some villain characters in there so you have the most awesome sentence. You can announce the next fight and you'll be like, and Sephiroth, the one-winged angel, soldier first class versus an angry rabbit. It's a good intro.
Who wins?
Well.
A genetically altered, perfect super soldier, one angry boy.
Don't underestimate the power of Angie.
Look out for the Angie Spangy.
So I have a buddy who raises rabbits, and he and I, one of the things we have in common is we both really enjoy horror games. and it's hilarious playing them at his place because all of the things that might startle a person make the rabbits freak the hell out.
Oh, jeez. No. Poor bunny.
Poor little guys. Yeah, poor little guys can't take it. They'll like run around the couch in circles until like they decide it wasn't real and they're okay. Oh,
Unfortunate.
bad miss. So close. Fingers, you and I need to actually play Smash again. That was wild.
Yeah.
As good as I am interested in giving more online games a go, it's possible to play like multiplayer N64 type games on the Switch, but I'd have to have the internet in order to do that.
Yeah, the Switch Online thing is one of the least expensive of its kind, but it's still inexpensive.
It's expensive and probably the lowest quality of its kind.
Oh yeah, you don't get. Nintendo doesn't know how to internet.
No, they do
That's
not.
true,
Yeah.
In fact, a developer who was working on one of their servers ended up leaking on Reddit that a bunch of Nintendo servers are still running on Win 9X architecture.
Oh wow, that I don't know what that means even as a dev, but like I
Like
just
Windows
like
95,
that.
Windows 98.
Ah, nice.
yeah. Guys, I have a question.
But
Why do bootleg companies in Asia keep making Ultraman-themed religious things? Don't get it.
because
What?
our Lord and Savior Ultraman decreed it.
How dare you heretic! Juggler's juggler is the way.
Like, I wish I would have put an example of one I just saw. I'm like, but why?
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well,
No
Commercial-
way! No shot!
commercialism.
No
That is-
shot!
He just styled on.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Don't know why it
What
exists.
what blazer stones or cards do you need to fuse with the Bodhisattva?
No, it needs to be. No, it needs to be. I was gonna say, what freaking cult created this? Freaking Happy Science? Any of you know about Happy Science?
I wish I didn't.
I have heard the name, but I don't know a lot of the details. I've heard of it.
Yeah, yeah. They make their biggest thing is basically making anime as cult propaganda.
Oh, lovely.
The idea is that the current Buddha, who is dead at this point, Ryuo Okawa, is the next great Buddha who will save the world and probably nuke North Korea.
Oh well, that's an escalation right there.
Patience has its limits, said Buddha, as he hit the big red button.
What is
Yeah,
this
no,
supposed
he's
to do?
Clear your mind of distractions. Become one with the universe. Then push the button for nuclear hellfire.
Because they're a right-wing cult who believes like Japan has committed no war crimes ever.
Oh, yeah.
Like it is basically
What's the name of this
Holocaust.
cult?
Happy
Science.
Looks like we're gonna be getting into sudden death.
It doesn't sound too happy because they wanna nuke. They want to nuke North Korea.
Well,
Oh, Olimar with the headbutt.
Yeah, basically the whole idea is they basically follow something called the Happiness Realization Party, which is their political arm. Basically a psychopathic right-wing section whose entire purpose is basically complete domination of Japan and shit.
All your waifus are belong to us.
Yeah,
Alright.
exactly.
my time to shine.
Okay, Fingers versus America.
All of America. Everything associated with America.
Get revenge for Collector Canine.
You got this, man.
Oh, well, I tried a 0% whack. I'm off to a good start.
In Wrecking Crew.
It's actually a good game.
I gotta go to dinner. Be right
Never
back.
played it. Never even heard of it
See you,
until.
man. Have a good
Like-
dinner.
See you later. See you later. So I learned something interesting today.
Yeah.
What?
I learned that almost nobody has a neutral opinion on AI.
That's fair.
I was on a server and I just mentioned, I'm like, hey, I had one of those I'm really sick and can't sleep experiments. So, I've been doing an AI rig for work. So I thought I would do the natural thing while learning, Python modules. I'd make furry art.
Of course.
Yes, I have literally been paid to make furry art, to learn the systems.
Nice.
But on the same server in the same 5-second span, I mentioned it, and one person was like, "Huh, that's kind of interesting," and the other person is like, "You need to burn in hellfire for this."
Yeah, that's
people be
that's
like
the
that
two
sometimes.
opinions. You're legally required to have one of those two opinions.
Well,
I think that tends to be the case. Yeah. Tends to be the case.
Honestly, I don't care about AI. As long as it doesn't go full Skynet, I'm fine.
It led
The
to one of my
thing is-
favorite recent comments I made.
Okay, I'm going to make. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Kappa!
The thing is, I think with all technology like this, it's going to be a thing that people are going to have to work with, whether or not it's a good thing or not. And I think the whole "you should burn in hell for using AI" is not a very helpful
Yeah.
way to
Yeah.
think about it. Like,
Yeah.
And I
if
think-
anything, artists and voice actors should be trying to figure out a way to create a new code of conduct. I don't think it's very helpful to try to get rid of it because it's not
Yeah.
going anywhere.
No, it's already
not-
embedded in businesses everywhere. It's here. It's out of the bottle, and it's gone open source, so literally anyone can do it.
Yeah, with all things like this, whether or not they're used for good or not, it's there, right? People are going to use it, whether you do or not. So
Yeah.
it's up to you to make. So instead of trying to, it's a fruitless battle at this
Oh,
point.
you gotta be kidding
Oh, Mario got the flag.
me. Little.
Yeah, you could not have you could not have had a better set of circumstances freaking there. Freaking Mario got the freaking stopwatch and the super flag. The only way that it would have been worse is if freaking Mario got freaking Shadow.
You know what I find the most interesting about conversation surrounding it? It's sort of the end of history mentality a lot of people have. It's a super interesting cognitive distortion that a lot of people have, where they think that the time they live in is incredibly unique and distinct, and it's the most important time that has ever been, even though time, it's just a continuous thing. And technically every invention ever has the potential to change how we do things, and people always are like, we'll invent things to make the world better, and then they freak the fuck out when somebody actually does.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
This just
Anytime
doesn't
that
seem unique to me.
I'm
This
sorry,
just seems like,
Yeah.
Alright, that's it. I'm also swapping out mine after this. That was why did he just sit on his final smash that whole time?
yeah, your hero is distinctly
he's-
lacking heroism.
He is distinctly lacking in anything I want him to do.
Oh no, he's got another
Yeah,
flag. No.
It's just I find a lot of discussion online, especially in the anti-AI department. I find it to be very unhelpful. It's
Why
like
did Mario just pop that?
I don't
It's like-
know.
At this point, AI is too useful to go anywhere.
Yep.
so it's
Okay.
been-
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right,
Well, at
Roshan.
this point, it's better to find ways to use it correct. Ways to use it. You have to create a new code of ethics, like any new technology. Think about how many ways. Think about how long it took us to make a code of ethics for industrial technology. Like, how to, safety regulations, all that shit took so long, right?
Yeah,
So
because
So,
corporations.
whether or not whatever the cause is, the point is for any new technology, and this kind of goes into what point you were making, where people are acting like it's some new, some sort of phenomenon that has never happened before, but it has happened before with other technologies. AI is just
Yeah,
the latest
I mean,
new thing.
the internet itself, even really.
No, that wasn't an America victory. That was a hero throw.
Yeah, fingers looking voice
yeah.
text.
Yeah, I saw. Just sat there and wasted
Yeah.
a final smash. Wasted let Mario just eat that.
Yeah, that was rough.
I guess I'm sort of reinforcing what you're saying. I'm not really but
Oh yeah, no, you're good. It led to me making one of my favorite comments I made recently on the subject, though. They were talking about how literally nothing good could come out of this, and I said, "Do you want Star Trek holodecks? This is how we get Star Trek holodecks." I do think
but
a world
also
where
remember how literally every time they use the holodeck in Star Trek, it fucks up, with deadly consequences. There's literally never a point where with a episode involving a holodeck does it ever turn out okay.
I mean, they literally invented sentient life by misphrasing the parameters of a scenario in one episode.
Yeah, exactly. If even Star Trek can't get that shit right.
I just think a world where you can interact with a computer with natural language systems, and people who otherwise couldn't create, if they've got physical disabilities or they can't afford art or video school. I do think there are potential goods that could be had here.
100%. I use it to screw around with stories, already.
Yeah. Well, then one of the artists I've calmed, I actually used it to make a ref for him because I didn't have any refs for this character, and he was kind of elaborate. But I do have a policy that I'm not using AI art in any kind of production because I do think there's still the issue of artist consent and compensation.
But that's what I'm saying is things that will have to be worked out. People will have to decide what art is okay, and because copyright laws haven't caught up with technology yet, so that's another thing that'll have to be, there'll have to be new copyright. There'll have to be new copyright laws that are drafted specifically for AI.
Yep.
Yeah.
True.
That's gonna go well.
I don't think copyright law has even caught up with the fucking printing press.
Yeah.
I just think it's another. I think it's a situation. It's obviously it's worse, but it's very much like a Napster situation. No,
Oh my
Chris!
goodness! Mega Man just got wiped out.
Oh, I know Mega Man has good water levels because you can jump higher, but that's ridiculous. Yeah, good. Let that stuffed animal kick his ass.
I kind of get why people get so mad since it's a very touchy subject for artists, especially.
Oh yeah, I think that there's.
Actors. But
And it's-
sure. Even so, at the end of the day, you have to, make the decisions, make it correct, make sure you're making it correctly, right? Whether or not it's an emotional issue for you.
Rick Griffin actually used AI to colorize and make a background in one of his drawings.
Yeah, I know, and he
Yeah, I
got a lot
remember
of
that.
slack for it. I remember that.
I know, and it's
Yeah,
too bad
even
because
though
all
when
he
he
just
finally-
did was cool.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
just
see,
a
that's
tool.
a pretty interesting use for an AI, too.
The funny thing is, he actually showed a heat map of what actually remained of the original image, and it was
Yeah.
barely anything.
Yeah, I think Rick was treated unfairly there.
Yeah, like he mentioned himself, it's like if he hadn't said it, nobody would have guessed it.
Oh yeah, and I think,
Yeah.
and that's actually something that I've done with my own. I think image to image is more ethical because you're actually feeding it your own compositions and then having it
Yeah.
build on that.
I think that's more. Yeah, I think what he did was totally ethical, and he was treated very unfairly.
Yeah, you know but I like because I've put some of the work into mine. I don't consider them mine because there's still, like I said, there's still the issue of I don't feel like I own something that was trained on other people's stuff.
Mhm.
But I have put some work in on a few of them, and my favorite pieces are ones where I took a photo of myself in a pose and then actually mapped like characters onto the wireframe.
I'll fully
Mega
admit
Man!
that, I'll fully admit that I am on the negative side of AI, but that's mostly because I hate the tech bros that try to promote it.
Oh, you know the pain fingers, working in technology and actively liking
Yeah.
technology, but being represented by those douchebags.
Yeah.
I don't deal with those people as much since I'm more in the math physics. I mean, my classmates actually use AI quite frequently, though.
Well, I'm kind of a tech optimist. I was going to say fetishist, but I didn't want to be that honest. And but I genuinely believe in like the improvement of human life via technology, and so
Yeah.
I
I
do
mean,
think that
I just
there's a
did
lot
this-
of
I'm
good
very
if you look
similar.
at it.
I think anybody, like, I think people vastly underestimate like what encompasses technologies. Like, anybody who says they hate technology needs to get thrown out into the woods with nothing but a fig leaf.
Yeah, no, it's
Because
that's the thing. It's
technology
like
includes things like
Yeah.
clothing.
Yeah, your clothing.
That's something people developed. That didn't come out of nowhere. People had to develop that.
Yeah,
Farming.
banging two
implements.
rocks together was technically technology. Oh,
yeah,
It's very simple technology, but it is technology.
yeah.
yeah. I think sci-fi has pretty heavily affected people's perceptions.
Yeah, they think of technology as something that is specifically more advanced than what we have. And while that is true, it is definitely technology. It's not the only thing that is technology. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Aiden, if you're awake, mortgage lifter is here.
Yay.
That is the happiest, most enthusiastic sound I've ever heard in my life. Beautiful. Touches my soul, Aiden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm very much so a nihilist in everything I do, so we've got
Other
bets
thing-
against mortgage lifter. I think I'm actually gonna be able to make a house payment if I do that.
You're doing pretty well. But I think that I think I actually freaked Brave out a little bit when I mentioned once that I was a transhumanist.
What? Transhumanist? What is that?
It's that, kind of like
Like-
cybernetics and stuff.
Yeah, it's the idea of using technology to enhance biology.
Hmm. Oh,
And we're doing it all the time.
Yeah.
I think
already.
I mentioned this. I think I mentioned it when we were discussing our OCs, but I definitely have a lot of that in my world.
Yeah.
I just think it's a neat sci-fi. I think that's something people will do eventually, and we already do with things like.
Yeah, we already do that. Like, a
Hero
pacemaker.
arm.
Yeah.
essentially.
Pacemaker. I wear contact lenses.
Taking
arm.
Tylenol, taking Tylenol, all
Hearing
three
aids?
things.
Hearing aids count.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, so it's not a new thing.
Yeah. I wonder if my dad has thought about because my mom, because they're both doctors. I wonder if they've thought about that. It's a
Yeah,
big
that'd be
thing in
interesting to know.
medical. Yeah.
My dad's
dad's
a,
My dad's
I'm
a
sorry.
huge tech. My dad's a huge tech nerd.
oh nice.
Actually, one thing that has made him sad I think he's been saddened by the turn Musk went.
Ooh,
Because he
yeah,
used to
I
be
don't
like
blame
the
him.
biggest. He used to be the biggest Musk fanboy.
Oh boy.
Like,
Oh jeez.
And then
And-
Musk opened his mouth.
yeah, and then as we know more about Musk, it became he became less admirable. But we already own Teslas, so it's kind of too late. We don't want to sell them.
And I appreciate what he's done for like making electric cars seem neat, even if Teslas are like dollar for dollar the worst investment you could make in an electric car.
Especially
Yeah.
with especially with the recent upgrade that removes its safety features.
Yeah,
Because-
Elon Musk has been promising full self-driving for like 6 years. He's like, "Oh yeah, we'll have it next year. We'll have it next year."
Yeah, but here's the thing that makes it even more stupid. There, you know the articles going around about the about a bunch of Teslas just like running through the road and things. It turned out that he didn't want to pay for the extra cost it would take to have the upgraded radar and camera systems for all the Teslas. So not only did he choose not to upgrade the modern Teslas, he also deactivated the better radar systems from previous Teslas.
Wow.
Yeah, that sounds like something Musk would do.
Hey, look, Mortgage Lifter won.
Yay!
Yeah, I've always been really wary of him and his claims. Oh no, we get bopped. I've always been really wary of his claims because he just provably lies constantly and makes stuff up. And the worst part is it kind of works on investors.
Yeah.
Over promise, under deliver. Yeah.
Just sad because both me and my dad used to admire him a lot, and then then it became obvious who he actually is.
Yeah. The moment he bought Twitter, or was it before that?
Way before that, it was like a couple years before he bought Twitter. I started learning what his actual opinions on things were, and I was like, oh wow, maybe I shouldn't have taken this guy so seriously.
Yeah. I'm happy that we actually have the perfect analog for I'm happy that we have the perfect analog for Elon Musk and Harvey Beaks. Freaking from the new DuckTales show.
Yeah. I'll tell you though, there is something about him that like uniquely annoys me. And it's the fact that like there are a lot of people working in tech and mechanical engineering who are doing like the work that he talks about, and yet he knows so little about these subjects, and yet claims domain over them. Even though he doesn't send rockets up into space, he pays people who work, like 20-hour days to send rockets into space.
Yeah, it's really his physicists that are doing the majority of the work.
And he's one of the worst computer programmers of all time. In an expose, the old owner of PayPal said they had to rewrite every line of code he touched when they kicked him out. It was that bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't think that would hit.
That was just within range. But I don't think that's
I thought it
enough
was
to
safe.
kill you.
Watch the Gordo cloud. No!
Oh, that's just insult to... I was about to say, that was just insult to injury. Freaking Boxer just throwing his hammer into the Galaga ray.
I thought for a moment his planet needed him. And he had to go.
Yeah, I bet it's one of the things where probably most of the ideas in Musk's companies actually come from the people just under him.
Very likely,
Well, because he'll promise something on like Twitter or at an investment meeting, and then go to his staff and say, "Make the thing I just described happen."
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Slow. The DDDs are monsters in these.
Yeah. Much to my chagrin.
Jeez.
This is not looking good.
Yeah, but that death was kind of on Cloud, honestly, for pushing the freaking Bullet Bill into Boxer there.
Yeah, fair. Is he saving on this slash for recovery?
Or
He
just
had a
not.
couple opportunities. He had a couple really good opportunities to pop it.
Yeah, there are just some times where they just simply don't.
This hurts to watch. If you thought Kit would be the one to save you from the DDDs, you were wrong.
Not DDD, not again. I hate DDD.
It's all DDD all the way down.
Well, the thing
It's
is, though,
so
is that
big.
in this... thing is, though, is that if I believe in this bracket, it is going to be someone else versus King DDD if it ends up being that way, because I think both DDDs are in this bracket.
There it is. At least I got one of those in.
This tournament has made me hate DDD.
Going from indifferent to...
What you're saying is, the moment we play together, I need to pick DDD right off the bat.
And I think that'll do
If
it.
you want to piss me off,
TDD wins.
Now sit ye back and I'll tell you a tale fat not slender, how I pissed Roshan off by discussing a cat in blend.
what?
The thing you were all talking about in the Silent Hill marathon again.
Oh wait, did you just mention the blending cats again?
No, I didn't mention it. I sang it. There's a difference. It was beautiful. It was artistic.
How about I
Yeah.
blend you?
Yeah. By the way, I was able to watch
Will
the.
Kit blend? That is the question.
What? Welcome to Will It Blend.
Yeah, I meant to joke somewhere in the stream. I don't know if I did, but I meant to be like, hey, and today's video is sponsored by the Ninja Blender.
But yeah, and we have the current champion. We have our current champion versus, I think that Izuar.
Izuar's been a pretty good Yoshi. Blue shell, man, blue shell. No, go get. There you go. That was a good job juggling.
Justice Juggler. That's a big whiff.
God, this stage takes me back.
Oh, me too.
By far one of my favorite stages too.
My
Yeah,
bestie. It was my bestie's favorite as well.
Yeah, this is N64.
It's hard to explain to people who weren't alive back then what a wild paradigm shift the N64 was. Like going from the Super Nintendo to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially
Like I actually could not.
Yeah, especially going
Oh,
from
sorry.
Mega Man X to Mega Man Legends. Or,
I
Mega Man
was
64.
too. I never had a Super Nintendo in my life. I
You
always
went straight
had
from
a.
the. Sorry.
But I think, like, I actually could not conceptualize how 3D games work. Like, I remember, like, when I saw the previews for Mario 64, I was just trying to wrap my head around how that would control. Because I played, like, Doom, and I played, like, some of the really old Vector games. and they gave you a sense of 3D, but like the control system wasn't freeform.
Yeah.
And so I just like my brain could not handle it for a little while.
I see. Yeah, I can't understand that someone not being able to handle it.
Well, I was also a dumb idiot
Yeah,
baby.
Wee Bab. Yeah. Nah, considering it was the first games I really grew up with, I got kind of understood it real fast.
Well, I grew up with the Wii, so by that time,
Yeah.
3D games were already well established.
Yeah, they were.
You and Grizz have that in common. He actually told me the other day, he's like, I think I was raised by you and a Wii.
How old is Grizz?
Grizz is now 20. No. Oh god, I should know this. This is terrible. I think he's 20.
20?
Yeah.
So he's a little bit younger than me.
Yeah. And it's fair. He and I played a lot of Wii together. Like, I can see why he has that memory.
Mhm.
That was definitely his favorite. What was that even? What even was that, DDD? I think this Yoshi's gonna pull it off, though.
Thank God.
Uh-oh.
This is gonna
Can't-
knock out one of Izuwa's lives. No, I guess not. It was just out of range.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised that didn't knock out Izuwar there.
That-
But we are going to be getting a new champion in Ultimania.
Excellent.
Oh,
As long as it's not DDD.
right. I need
My
I'd be
hatred
okay
for
with Boxer.
DDD is now unending.
I'd be okay with Boxer winning because he's a good like tyrant king. I could see him.
Who is Boxer again?
Blue DDD.
No.
I'm just saying if
Yes.
DDD has to win, I want it to be Boxer.
Fine, but I would prefer DDD not win at all.
Roshan's making a hit list.
Yeah, I can just imagine friggin' Roshan putting up the Boxer no emote, the no sticker.
Yeah.
I have returned.
Hey.
Hey,
Well, welcome back. We are talking
Welcome
about
back.
DDD and my hatred of DDD.
Oh boy. Sounds like a fun conversation.
how was dinner?
It was alright.
That reminds me, I should go buy some tortilla chips because I have guacamole in now. In a sec, I might go buy tortilla chips because I have guacamole and no tortilla chips.
It was soup and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. That was dinner. It was
Nice.
lazy dinner night.
What type of soup?
One was like a cheesy potato soup, and the other was Italian wedding.
I never heard of an Italian wedding soup before.
Really?
Yeah,
I've never heard of that either.
Okay, question, how many of you guys had... Oh, sorry.
Italian wedding soup is like, so it's like carrots, spinach, noodles, and meatballs, basically.
I think I've had that. I just didn't know that was what it was called.
yeah,
that's what it's
same.
called.
Yeah, same. Now thinking about it.
Yeah.
Question.
I mean, it's pretty frequently an appetizer at Italian restaurants.
Mhm. So
Roshan
my
on-
question...
So-
What?
Go ahead.
My question was, how many of you guys have had matzo ball soup?
Or haven't.
I love that.
Or haven't.
Nice.
I have.
I'm familiar with a lot of traditional Jewish food because I used to go to the Jewish Community Center for their summer program where I lived. And
I mean, I went
they would
to
sometimes
a
have-
Jewish...
Oh, no, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say I went to one, but that's not as interesting because I was.
Yeah. No, one thing I got to give my parents, even though they're Mormon, they really wanted me to not be isolated and learn about other ethnicities and belief systems.
Mhm.
That makes you immediately better. That makes it immediately better than like Brighamite monuments.
Oh, big time.
I will never.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, freaking Bloody Brigham Young and his freaking great grandson Steve Young. And yes, it is that Steve Young from the San Francisco 49ers.
Yep.
He was considered one of the greatest football players of all time.
Ness is a dick.
Well, my feet and my back are hurting real bad after today.
You had a real busy one at work, huh?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
I
I
did.
had a. I'm glad that I had a burger for lunch, because that burger is looking real good right now.
And it
Burger.
seems like I'm gonna have next weekend off.
Oh, that's
now I
good.
want
Probably gonna be used
That's
for
awesome.
probably gonna be used for family stuff though, because
Was the whole manager situation settled then?
as of right now, it seems like it has been. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
good.
I'm
As
so
of
glad to hear
right
that.
now.
I was very glad to hear that.
Yep, the little kid Ness beat the ice climbers.
It's kids bullying kids.
According to my coworkers, my boss and the union rep had an argument that got heated.
Nice.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
See.
And see, that's one of the best things about having an advocate like that, is because, like, I'm also pretty confrontation
And
averse.
legally your union can enforce the terms of the contract. It's her fault for not following the contract.
Yup.
I wish I
Yeah.
had my camera. The dog is asleep under my desk, and he's flopped over on his side with his front paws to one side, opposite his head, and his back paws laying flat. And like one of his paws is like kind of resting on his tummy fluke.
Man is out.
He's done.
Doggy.
By
He's
the-
done.
Yeah, I'm now looking at the stuff that Kip put on the Twitch chat. Roshan on Google, how to poison penguins. Roshan on Google, how hard is it to hide a penguin corpse? Roshan on Google, anti-hammer devices. Roshan on Google, how to make a penguin eat own hammer.
Where is this?
Twitch
It's
chat.
It's in
that.
the Twitch chat.
I'm sorry, Roshan. I didn't mean to leak your browser history. That's on me.
Wow.
Poor form.
I can't believe it.
So now it's Villager versus
Oh.
Terry Bogard.
Is this an edit a House Pets panel or someone swapped King and Bailey? That's weird.
Yes. Yes.
Weird. Oh my god, there's a Giroux name generator now.
There's been
Oh, good.
Giroux
They had a
has-
Ringo. So they had one for the Ringo for ages.
Is it pronounced Giroux or Garou?
I think it was always Peru.
I've
I think
heard
it's
it pronounced
Garou, like
Garou.
kangaroo. Yeah.
I say Garou, but Greg actually says Giroux.
Yeah,
And
I get Giroux from Greg.
Well, that's the beauty of it. It's all sci-fi, so however you want to pronounce it.
Yeah, it's Cam versus Deary the Deer.
Boy. Someone please stop me from looking at things I want. I don't need to be spending money. I just
If I
got
could-
gas today.
Somebody stop me!
Hey, believe me,
Gets-
if I could come over and physically restrain you, I'm not going to finish that sentence. Actually,
Oh,
Gets the bleach. Don't worry, buddy. I got you.
Oh, one other thing that
friends
happened.
don't let friends browse the expensive shit.
By the way,
You know what's really cool about old Power Rangers toys? They'd often have like entire designs that just like never appeared in the show because they were made up just for the toys. Like, here's a neat one. That's a neat one. That never appeared in the show. The toys made it up.
Interesting.
Or the designs that were on the toys, like having all the Power Rangers having the emblems on their chests.
Yeah, that was certainly a thing in Mighty Morphin, yeah.
You know, so I don't know if I mentioned this, but because I mentioned my dad being a doctor, but my mom is actually like a social work therapist. And when she was in school, she had a friend who ended up going full sociology, and I had the most interesting conversation with my mom's friend because she actually was talking about like the Mandela effect and how warped human memory is. And she even mentioned toys. She's like, oh, people will remember one toy had a certain color, but they won't realize that there was just a duplicate toy with a different color. Or they'll remember things spelled differently because they had a knockoff or whatever. Like, there's a million things that people can misremember.
Yeah.
Like the difference between PlayStation and Pop Station.
Yep.
Anyone remember Dr. Ashens?
No.
Ashens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he had the Pop Station saga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watch Ashens.
I gotta admit, I do like knockoff toys, like, just
Knockoff
for the
toys are
lulz.
funny.
There was actually a store that had them pretty close to my house. And we loved to read the boxes. And like I even got my friend a T-shirt with some of the sayings on it.
Nice.
I think I remember something you're talking about because I remember showing something to CC a long time ago.
Yeah, bootleg toys are funny. Although it is a little annoying when people post customs saying they're bootlegs, but they're customs.
They have to be a little bit borked for me to consider them a bootleg. Like, otherwise they're just like a knockoff or a replica. Bootleg to me implies a severe lack of quality in some regard.
Yeah.
Like they had one where in the back it said, "Donut eat batery."
Okay, did you want to know how much of like an epidemic of Transformers knockoffs there is?
No, I can
Like
imagine.
I mean as in like some company has stolen designs outright and then re-released them as if they're not stolen.
Oh.
Yeah, Hasbro.
Oh. No. But there are legit people who prefer to buy bootlegs and knockoffs over actual official Transformers made by Hasbro because they're, quote, better quality.
Here's the thing. I used to be more of a purist with Warhammer, but the more 3D printing takes off and the more recasting has happened, I've actually gotten recasts that legit were much better quality than Forge World.
Well,
I'll be right back. I'm going to buy food. Probably chips.
I just
You
think
do that.
the age of 3D printing has changed the modeling industry so much because you can customize your kits in insane ways now.
yeah.
Oh,
And,
you're customizable?
Yeah, and some of the... Well, here's the thing. I have a weird obsession with trying to make my guys look not stock. I have an obsession with making them really, really unique in mind.
Funny. That's funny because I have an obsession with keeping things stock.
Me too, honestly. I can't
Yeah.
help it sometimes.
I'm with CC there.
Well, I mean, if it's an existing character, that's one thing. But if it's like someone I'm actually making myself, you know?
It's fair.
So
I mean,
now
hell,
it's all-
I even try to keep as much paper stuff that comes with my DVDs and Blu-rays with them as possible.
Okay, guys,
I'm
this is
that
it.
anal.
Can an angry rabbit stop America?
We'll find out.
Well, they've
So
already.
this
The
is,
Angry Rabbit has already proven their worth versus on moving stages. So
Yeah, I think your hero accidentally chose brain damage in that Infinite News drop-down menu.
yeah, no, my hero chose a lot of things. None of them were the right ones.
Yonoid versus America.
Look,
Is anybody
Here's
able
the
to make
thing.
me rich?
here's the thing. I wouldn't be upset at Hero if he just kamikazed once. He didn't even do that. He didn't give me that satisfaction.
Well, CC, you never know. I have a lot of ideas for apps, and you never know what'll take off. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember showing CC a picture of me seeing a bunch of bootleg
I remember that too.
Power Rangers. I think it was like 2 summers ago.
I remember that too. It was a long time ago.
What is it, Bubbles? Boomlay.
That's longer than I thought I've known you for.
actually, that's something I've been curious about, and I don't know why on earth it took me so long to ask. How did you all meet each other?
I legit cannot remember.
We all met in I remember meeting CC on Root Crew server.
Yeah,
yeah.
I know that's where, but I can't remember how or why.
I want to say game night. Really, Jonas.
Yeah.
I would so love to do game night with
Jonas starting game night is kind of the thing that made all of us friends, yeah, in the first
Awesome.
place.
No, I like that.
And then I was in the Haven Celestia server, and Zero just randomly said, "Hey, I need co-hosts for this." And I said, "Fuck it, I've got nothing better to do."
Aiden, you've got a wonderful voice for this, so
Hell yeah,
an
I
excellent.
agree with that.
I really don't, but thank you.
Are you kidding? One of the hardest times I've ever laughed in recent memory was when we were doing Mega Man X4.
If you bite me again, Bubbles, I will throw you away. Trash
I'll be
days
right-
tomorrow.
I'll be right back. I have to go get my dinner ready.
Alrighty.
You know, it's really funny. Aiden actually, I remember Aiden one time in Zero's server was asking how everybody met, and it was kind of, cause I think people just sort of said the same thing. They're just like, "Oh yeah, we just bumped into each other on Discord," and you know, I didn't know if there was more to it or not. And then I come on, and I'm coming off of not sleeping well and on some pretty heavy medication because Aiden was complaining how boring it was, and like literally wrote a short story.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
I shouldn't be allowed online during certain
No.
mindsets.
Hey, no, it's fun. I enjoy it.
Look, it's all fun in games until I write a Donald Trump impression.
Listen, it's funny. Don't worry about it.
You
Genuinely
literally made a wall. Listen, alright, I know this fox, okay? I've been many places, and I knew this guy, a great guy, by the name of Kit. Very good guy. Very great guy. Sometimes he's a sleep paralysis demon, that is not okay. But he's a great man, a wonderful man.
No, I actually, on the politics server, I was on. The mixed reactions are interesting. Like, I had one where they were talking about the whole January 6th thing, and they were talking about, like, why Pence doesn't go after Trump harder. And so I wrote in Trump's quotes, "Maybe they should have hung the mic. Oh, we love the gallows, don't we, folks? They don't make them like they used to in Biden's America. You have to hang them 10, 15 times now. Radical left socialists are ruining the best game. You know, in my economy, you could afford so many letters before Mike hung, I'll tell you."
We're hurting Zero, so let's keep doing it.
I'm sorry. Good night. The end.
We don't even get to see the
Goodbye.
end of Smash Mania. Just fuck you, bye.
I think it's going to delete me. It's going to delete me right now. I know it.
Just gonna delete Kit, not just from the server, but from existence.
They scrub the timeline. Cleansing fire for the
that.
cleansing fire for the fox.
No,
No, the Alamar won because the
then I'll be upset.
Mario got stuck on a fire hydrant.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm happy that I caught that.
Oh boy. Man.
Yeah. Jesus, the sequel
You're
hits
a
like a
goober.
fucking truck.
You're an absolute goober.
No, it's me versus Grizz.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
no.
I'm sorry, kid. I have to beat your nephew to a bloody pulp. I hope that's cool with you.
Well, you know, I would have said no, but in retribution for what I just read, I find that actually an acceptable solution.
It's okay. I'm only gonna break his femur. He's got to.
It's okay. Reebs grow back. No, they don't.
No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they do not. And that is how I lost my medical license.
I remember us all talking about buddies earlier. Now I'm thinking I might want to stream freaking Psychonauts.
That's a good game.
Yeah.
I have Psychonauts on the PS4, but I also kind of want to get, kind of want to have the money to get Robbers of Ruin if it ever comes up on sale.
Oh, I wish I was rich.
Good old Rhombus of Ruin.
You know, I was thinking about I was actually thinking about my finances because I recently had an insurance hiccup and ended up owing way more money than I was supposed to.
I remember you talking about that, yeah.
Yeah, and I realized something because I've been preoccupied. I have an investment account that only invests in renewable energies and the technology behind them. And it has taken the hell off.
Wow.
I think it's a growth industry, really.
Wow.
It very much is because it's a very brand new market.
I actually won somebody over to renewables because the way I framed it was, look at Europe and China. They are developing the hell out of this. Do you want them to own the market, or do you want the United States to get in on that early and actually, turn a profit? Because some people, they only care about the economic side,
Yeah.
And that was convincing enough, apparently.
Yeah. Especially since a majority of the renewable market stuff is being funded a little bit better with the new bill, with the bill that came out a while ago.
Yeah, I'm glad that they're diversifying it and not just letting people say, "Oh yeah, we're doing carbon capture, honest guys," and leave it at that.
Yeah.
Oof, mortgage lifter's on fire today.
Apparently. God damn.
Yeah, it's me placing bets against him. I knew that would work. I'm gonna lose money either way, but fuck it.
And as per usual, this level deeply confuses the AI.
This might get unpleasant.
Yeah.
AI is such a funny thing. You get this illusion sometimes that it really knows what it's doing, but it only takes one really weird decision to kind of break the illusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Sleep well.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back, Roshan.
Hey,
Hey, Roshan.
Welcome back, Catfriend. That's your new name.
Catherine.
I don't know why I just randomly decided it out of nowhere. For no real reason.
Okay.
I felt like
I'm
it.
not opposed to that name.
I like my naming conventions. I like my conventions for you guys when I was using when I was setting up OBS. The browser that has CC's avatar is called Boyfriend. Aiden is called the Other Fox.
The other yep, that's me. I have no other identity besides the other one.
Volley is Birds Are Asshole.
He is. We're not gonna deny he is a massive asshole.
And Roshan is Cat, a kitty cat.
Who dance.
Yep.
I'm a kitty cat. Dance. Wonderful. Love
Also, I
it.
was kind of in a hurry, so the thing I made to show off tank controls is literally just called dumb shit.
Yeah, that whole thing. That thing is funny. I have that thing saved on my phone.
Look, I'm a visual learner. I like explaining things that way.
No, I saved it on my phone because I think it's funny.
Somehow, Mortgage Lifter is 1-2.
Yeah, he's really killing it.
Okay, I've got to lose more money and bet against him again.
Get all
Yeah.
that new AI stuff you posted earlier was really cool.
Oh yeah. I was because I was super duper sick but couldn't sleep, and I'm
Yeah.
like, well, they have a whole new stable diffusion setup. I could do that because I don't have to like move at all for that. And so I just did some experiments.
Meanwhile, in the Mishima dojo,
I honestly think this is one of the prettiest levels, like just rendering wise, in this whole game.
And that's that Tekken energy, baby. That's the Tekken money.
Some of the fighting game purists hate me, but I just do not like Tekken.
I don't know
Bad.
anything about it, so.
I
Oh,
played
used his own Gordo against him.
Tekken 7, and that was really it. Like I thought it was okay, and then I went back to Guilty Gear.
I find it mechanically clunky and actively unpleasant to try and get to do what you want.
yeah, the only way to win is really just air juggle everyone.
But that's how you're supposed to play.
I am the Lord of Tekken, and I will air juggle his ass.
There's only one juggler I owe my allegiance to. Oh no!
Jugless
That was a
juggler.
decision. That was a decision to smack that bomb.
Juggernaut to Juggernaut. By the way, Kate, you told me in DMs earlier you finished Ultraman Z, and I really want to know what you feel about it.
Oh yeah, I did actually finish Ultra. And I actually think it was one of the best, like structure-wise, like a really satisfying end. No, I'm just saying it was a really satisfying end. X had the like most anticlimactic ending. Like X was so anticlimactic that I went online to DMs to talk to CC, and I said, "Hey, I think they're missing episodes,"
No, they're not.
and they're not. It just ends that way.
It was in that way, yeah.
But I think
Yeah.
Zet was way more like that. I enjoyed the dorky robots very much,
Yes.
and I do think Juggler was used incredibly well.
Hell yeah. It is so far the last appearance of Juggler, I believe.
But I also like that when he was talking about his motives, he didn't do like some grandstanding evil thing or like he didn't do some Thanos justification thing. He literally just wanted power because he wanted to do things. Then people scorned him for doing things his way, and he just wanted to prove his way worked.
Yeah.
So it was just like super personal in a weird way.
Let's see.
Oh no,
And I think I have to watch. Ooh, that was a good one. I think I have to watch World Origin.
Yeah, that was a good one, especially since it hit the Ditto and not actually Izuar.
Was it about Orb Origin?
I think I do because I think Juggler was referencing something from there because he mentioned that he once cut down a big tree.
Yeah, he did actually reference it in Zet, didn't he?
Yeah,
He did. I remember now.
that's
Yeah, he
okay.
did.
I'm always up for more magic harmonica and gay pride swords.
I mean, if you want to, if you want to watch it, go ahead. I don't think it's very good, but yeah, you probably should have watched it for Zet, honestly. Yeah.
I blame you. You've now ruined the entire experience. I needed everything to happen.
Yeah,
with perfect
I believe
continuity.
it was my fault. I should
You
have told you
failed.
to avoid Origin Saga.
I
I don't like Origin Saga. So that's
now
that's
how
my
can I
excuse.
take-
Don't like
Now how can I take giant stuntmen in rubber suit punching fake buildings seriously?
it.
It's all good. But I'm sorry I'm talking
I-
over it. I apologize if I'm talking over people. I think there's just a slight delay, and I'm sometimes not
Yeah.
hearing you, so I apologize.
Yeah.
It's all
Seems
your
like a
fault,
huge
kid.
delay
How
between
dare
me
you?
talking and like my thing lighting up. There's like a big delay on my end. So yeah, I can kind of see how that's kind of probably yeah. What was I thinking about? Thinking about something. Well, the Origin Saga is shit. There you go. That's all.
No, good. The DDD got eliminated.
Be right back. Be right
Excellent.
back. Oh, DD lost? Hell yeah. Okay, be back in a minute.
Yeah, I'm sick and tired of DDDs, especially since I know Fox can't handle them.
Indeed. No more DDDs.
So now it's the battle between two small boys.
Oh boy. Two literal. Well, one's a literal child. I don't know about Villager.
I think they're both little
Which-
children.
Which one of these two dead-eyed children with insane psychic abilities is gonna win?
I don't think Villager actually has psychic abilities.
No,
No,
it
no,
does not.
No. Villager is 100% a Zichian Psyker from 40k. 100%.
Not wishing that
I
Kit was here to
Don't
hear
know what
that.
that is.
I just caught the end of it, actually.
You agree with me, right, Kit? He's straight up Zichian.
I can very much see that.
I wish I knew what that meant.
So one of the four, like, evil gods, four Satans, basically, in the Warhammer universe, is the god of magic and change and fate, and his name is Zeech. And
Yeah.
everything about Zeech is just, what if magic, but terrible, which is kind of how Warhammer in general works. And I can 100% see Villager being some kind of Zechian priest or something.
I see.
Zinch is like, he's basically like deception, duplicity, plotting, magic, control, knowledge. Because the Chaos Gods are just human emotions taken to the extreme. They are built from like emotional energy. They're like a mirror reflection of us taken too far.
Which is kind of the whole point of Warhammer. It's fantasy tropes and human emotions taken to the logical and illogical extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think my favorite Chaos God is still Slanesh.
Of course, he would like.
I know, least surprising thing ever, but even if it wasn't just like a personality thing, I like the aesthetic.
Yeah, well, the loincloths and tribalistic stuff.
You know
Crab
what ticks me?
hands.
That is pathetic.
You know what ticks me off? Games Workshop
What?
really chickened out. They used to have demonettes that had full blown like their tits out,
Yeah.
and it was good because they were unnerving. Like they were beautiful, but they were also scary. And then when they redesigned their plastic kits, someone in their design department just goes, "Okay, PG-13 Rocky Horror Picture Show, go."
Yeah. Less actually disturbing and creepy designs that border on beautiful and more crab hands.
Yeah, and it's just too bad because I liked them because the old ones looked like what they should have been. They looked like Eldar that had been corrupted because they were made that way.
Yeah. Because Slanesh's whole deal is they were born from Eldar and they really like the taste of Eldar souls.
Elves is tasty.
Especially elven gods, which is why all of them are dead in 40k.
Yeah, that's one thing my friend explained that I might when I do my Warhammer lore I'll do because my friend opened it up with he goes, Okay, the first thing you need to understand about where humanity is in this universe. God is real, but he's dead.
Yes. God is real, and he's very much so dead.
Oh. We keep his corpse in a machine to keep us company and, like,
We,
pray to.
we keep his corpse on life support.
Yeah.
Because if we don't, we're kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Satan's real too. There's 4 of him, and they're all terrible.
They're just unique flavors of terrible. You know what? Why I find the most interesting character-wise? Probably Nurgle,
Yeah.
because he thinks he's being benevolent. He doesn't think he's being like evil. He actually genuinely thinks like he's affectionate.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, nice. The
Yeah.
Psyker takes it.
The difference between an Imperium Psyker and a Chaos Psyker, due to GW's bias, the Imperium Psyker always wins.
Oh, come on. I just now joined for the 40k discussion. Dang it, says Dan, who just joined in the chat.
Sorry, Dan.
So now it's an Angry Rabbit versus Mortgage Lifter.
I can do a nerd
Remember-
test for you, Dan, if you want.
Remember rabbit, foxes hunt rabbits.
3,
Remember that
1.
as you kick my ass. Remember that you were defying the natural order of God.
Like, we know what rabbits were made for. Everything I need to know about life I learned in Zootopia.
Yep. You know, I'm just a dumb bunny, but we are good at multiplying.
I do like the stereotype, that particular stereotype for the gag at least. It's like, say goodbye to your brothers and sisters, you get like 400. So, tell me how you posed for those GPT. Oh, the AI pics? That was pretty straightforward. I just took photos of myself and tried to have a background so that it was easy enough to extract my wireframe. And then I plugged it into an image-to-image filter and began mapping stuff onto it.
Let me go ahead and ask, does that kind of stuff work better if you have like a green screen?
Yes, it generally does. You want to give it you want it to be able to extract your stick figure at a bare minimum. And ideally, if you want the hands to look right, you make sure your hands are clear.
Ideally.
But I will never